Hi, I'm Craig Hearn, Vice President of Operations at HTC. We are proud to be headquartered right here in Waterloo. At HTC, we are focused on delivering the best services and solutions, all from your local provider. Speed, service, and reliability. That's the HTC difference. Good luck to this year's teams from your friends at HTC, proud supporters of our students and student athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dennis Reeder Court in Hustedde Gymnasium at Gibault Catholic High School for tonight's regional matchup between the Sesser Red Devils and your Gibault Hawks. Please rise for playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Sesser Red Devils. Sophomore guard, number 2, Bauer Lar. Senior guard, number 14, Cayenne Short. Senior forward, number 24, Trace Payne. Senior forward, number 42, Jalen Downey. And senior center, number 15, Tony Kistner. The Devils are coached by Marcus Clary. And now, for your Gibault Hawks. Junior guard, number 11, Jack Holston. Sophomore guard, number 20, Colby Kinchlow. Junior guard, number 22, Oscar Gedris. Sophomore forward, number 40, Dante Giannino. And sophomore forward, number 44, Evan Niebrigi. The Hawks are coached by Dennis Reeder, assisted by Terry Socek, Tim Augustine, and Trevor Davis. Tonight's officials are James Broadway, Darren Hendrickson, and Tim Lehman.
Good evening and welcome to Father Edwin H. Hustedde Gymnasium on the campus of Gibault Catholic High School on the west side of beautiful Waterloo, Illinois. With producer Maggie Malone, I am Kurt Pullman, and tonight is a Class 1A regional opener between the Gibault Catholic Hawks and the Sesser Valley Red Devils. Gibault comes in on their longest winning streak of the season, while on the flip side, Sesser Valley has lost 11 in a row. The Hawks start this contest with a record of 11-17, while the Red Devils sit at 6-21. Dante Giannino be going up against Jalen Downey of the Red Devils for this jump ball. Chip controlled by the Hawks. Colby Kinchlow dribbles out front. Goes to the right side, Gedris. Back to Kinchlow to Giannino at the top of the key. Back to Gedris. Gedris drives the lane. Flips it back out to Gedris. Jumper's good for two.
Gibault basket, number 22, Oscar Gedris.
Lauer crosses half court for Sesser. Dribbling out front, comes to the left side. Driving, tries to go down low, but it bounces off the feet of Jack Holston. Here come the Hawks flying down. Holston driving, gets off a shot. Gonna have to say it was blocked. Or it goes, Jack Holston shoots it out of bounds. The inbound to Lauer. Lauer guarded by Kinchlow, gets it across half court. To Payne. Kistner on left wing. Just short. Back to Lauer. Finds Kistner in the low post. The kick out is to Downey for three. Too long. Rebound. Holston. He hustles it up. Bounce pass inside to Giannino. He gets off a shot, and it's good for two.
Gibault basket, number 40, Dante Giannino.
Hawks up to a quick 4-0 lead. That's Payne for Sesser. And Lauer sets it back up near half court. Guarded by Kinchlow. Goes into the low post. That's Kistner. Kistner's going to get called for the travel. Colby Kinchlow handles the ball for the Hawks. He walks it slowly up the floor against Lauer. To Niebrigi on left wing. Giannino at the top. Kinchlow. Holston. Gedris. Back to Holston. Kinchlow. Drives to the free throw line. Step back jumpers. Blocked and tipped back to Payne. Payne carries up the right side, driving on Gedris. Gedris slams the door on him. Goes all the way across the floor to Kistner. Kistner driving on Niebrigi to the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Lauer for three. No good. Rebound and put back by Payne is good for two.
Sesser for their basket, number 24, Trace Payne.
Trace Payne cuts the Hawks lead in half to 4-2. Holston driving. Flips it out. Kinchlow. Top of the key. Niebrigi. Giannino. Back to Kinchlow. Stops and pops a jumper. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound. Giannino kicks it back out to Kinchlow. Holston driving. Driving again to the baseline. To Gedris. Gedrich drives the lane. He puts up a shot. No good. Rebound is by Downey of Sesser. Here come the Red Devils. That's Payne handling the ball. He kicks it back to Lauer. Lauer spin moves, throws it back out to Payne. Payne over to Kynes short. To Lauer right in front of the Hawks bench. Lauer bounce past the Payne. Payne works to the baseline. Finds a room, gets a shot off, no good. Rebound Holston. He brings up the floor, does not have the numbers. But he does have an open jumper for two, no good. Giannino going for the tip out. It's going to be called for the foul.
Gibault foul number 40, Dante Giannino.
Dante Giannino has the first foul of the game. He's going to be replaced by Cole Schilling of the Hawks. Hawks with some full court pressure. That's going to be a charge on Trace Payne of the Red Devils.
Sesser Lear foul number 24, Trace Payne.
Schilling was firmly planted in the middle of the lane, received that charge. So one foul apiece. 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Holston to Gedris to Kinchlow. Kinchlow tries to go inside, but it's knocked away and stolen by Short. Now there's a battle for a ball. Timeout called by the Sesser bench by Coach Marcus Clary.
Sesser, timeout.
With 4:01 to go in the first quarter, Hawks are up 4-2. So Sesser Valier taking the ball out. Ball gets overthrown to Lauer. Turnover Red Devils. Hawks will take over near midcourt. Actually, down under the flag at the south end. Nolan Snell came in for Oscar Gedrich, who looked to have turned an ankle. He's working it out down here on the sideline. Niebrugge to Kinchlow. Back to Niebrugge. Kinchlow again to Schilling. Kinchlow feeds Niebrugge in the low post. Spin move. Left-handed shot is good by Niebrugge.
Gibault basket number 44, Evan Niebrugge.
Nice spin move and shot by Niebrugge makes it a 6-2 game in favor of Gibault. Now the ball's knocked out and saved by Schilling, but it goes to the Red Devils. Kistner hits Short. Short puts up a three. It's off the rim. Easy rebound for Niebrugge, uncontested. He gets the ball at the Schilling. Schilling drives, finds Snell underneath. He's too strong with his bank shot. Tries to get his own rebound. It's going to go off of Snell and out of bounds with 3:06 to go in the first. Tony Kistner looking to inbound for Sesser. Finds Lauer. Lauer spin move at midcourt. It's going to be a push by Colby Kinchlow.
Gibault foul number 20, Colby Kinchlow.
Will Dalpas, Evan Braun check in for the Hawks. Niebrugge and Snell take a seat on the bench. Dalpas guarding the inbound, comes into Lauer. Kistner working against Schilling, striving the lane. Gets off a running jumper, and it's good.
Sesser basket number 15, Tony Kistner.
6-4 Hawks. 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Dalpas to Kinchlow. Schilling at the top, handed back off to Kinchlow. To Braun. Braun drives, loses the handle. Picked up by Short. Short kicks it out the low. He's going to drive baseline. Spin move underneath. No good. Rebound. Rebound and a shot put up by Jalen Downey is good for two.
Sesser basket, 42, Jalen Downey.
Downey ties it up at 6 with just over 2 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Kinchlow, dial pass to Braun. Braun gives the Holston for a quick 3 is good.
Gibault basket, number 11, Jack Holston.
Jack Holston unties it quickly, makes it 9-6, Gibault. The handoff to Lauer, to Downey. Kistner driving on Schilling. He pulls up for about a 16-foot jumper and swishes that one home.
Sesser basket, number 15, Tony Kistner.
Hawks up 1. Quick pass down the floor to Braun. His shot is off the rim, no good. Both teams crashing the boards. Red Devils end up with it. It's Kistner again. He's going to kick it out to Lauer. Short for 3. No good. Battle for the board between Payne and Kinchlow is going to end up being a foul on Trace Payne.
Sesser foul number 24, Trace Payne.
That's Payne's second. Schilling and Dalpas take a seat. Niebrugge and Gedrich checks back in. Good to see that Gedrich has worked out the ankle issue. Getting him back in the game. It's Kinchlow driving baseline. Long bounce pass to Gedrich. 10-foot jumper, short. Rebound, Kistner. Just under a minute. Kistner working on Niebrugge. Kicks it to Lauer. Lauer to Schertz. To Blake Brockett. Short for 3s. Long. Rebound, Giannino. To Niebrugge. Now the Hawks throw it away as Niebrugge tried to feed the pass to Jack Holston, but he was turning at the time and went off his back and out of bounds with 38.1 to go. Unfortunate miscommunication for the Hawks. Red Devils take over. Hawks up 9-8. Jack Holston almost getting himself another steal. .30 seconds to go. Will Dalpas checking in for Colby Kinchlow. The inbound is knocked away and stolen by Giannino to Holston. Holston's going to drive. He's going to be fouled on that attempt. Fouls on
number 2, Banks Lauer.
Banks Lauer picks up his first personal. Team's third's going to send Holston to the line. First free throws for Gibault. Holston makes the first one. Schilling and Snell report again for the Hawks. Giannino and Niebrugge. Holston to put the Hawks up 3. Free throw does not count, and the Red Devils take over at 25 seconds to go. Short trying to get around Gedrich. Still working on it. Gets it across. Comes to Kistner on the left side. 10 seconds. Kistner driving, gets a shot off, and he's going to get called for dragging a pivot foot and travels. The Hawks, 3.7 seconds. Kinchlow, Niebrugge coming in for Dalpas and Schilling. Red Devils apply full court pressure. Holston trying to get the ball up the court. He's got a second, gets a shot off. It's going to fall short. And at the end of one, Gibault Hawks 10, Sesser Valier Red Devils 8. Sesser Valley will have first possession of the second quarter. They're wearing their road maroons trimmed in gray. Lauer feeds Downey to Stetson Packer, back to Lauer. Packer guarded by Niebrugge, gets it to Downey, way out on the wing to Short. Short drives left side, ball goes off his foot, gets kicked out to Downey for three.
Sesser basket, number 42, Jalen Downey.
That ties the game up at 11. Gedris back to Niebrugge. Hands it off to Jack Holston. Holston brings it around back toward the top. Niebrugge on the right side. Finds Holston for three. Off the mark. Rebound. Downey to Short to Lauer. He kicks it up to Packer. Packer drives to Downey. Lauer. Out to Short. Short kicks it over. That's Stetson Packer to Lauer. Lauer spin move on Kinchlow to Packer, out to Short. Sesser with nice crisp passing and good movement without the ball. This is Short to Lauer. Looking to trap. Ball gets back to Short, out to Downey. Downey to Short. Short for three. No good. Rebound Niebrugge. Gets it to Holston, and here come the Hawks. Cross court, knocked out of the air. Turnover, and then turnover again. This is Gedris feeding Kinchlow underneath for two.
Gibault basket, number 20, Cody Kinchlow.
Short driving to Downey. Out to Packer. Packer feeds Lauer. Lauer spinning to Downey. Short for three. He's going to be off the mark. Niebrugge with the rebound and a quick dish to Holston. Holston to Niebrugge. Hands it back. Holston with a long three. No good. Crashing the board is Giannino. He's going to go over the back of Stetson Packer, the Red Devils. It's going to be a foul on Dante Giannino.
Number 40, Dante Giannino.
Trace Payne enters the game for Blake Brockett of the Red Devils. Kistner gets the ball into Short. Short gets the ball across, goes to the right side. Balancing over there was Payne. Gets the ball back, way on the right wing again. Feed is down low to Downey. Spin move on Dalpas. Kicks it back out. Payne. Baseline to Short. Gonna have a push along that baseline by the Hawks. That's Will Dalpas with the foul.
Gibault foul number 12, Will Dalpas.
The ball comes in, knocked away by Holston. Gathered in by the Hawks. Up the floor, it's Kinchlow. Backs it out, gives it to Schilling, back to Kinchlow. Kinchlow loses the handle, but he gets it back. Drives the lane, oh, nice feed underneath to Cole Schilling.
42, Cole Schilling.
(15-11). Hawks. To Kistner. Short. Hawks look to trap. To Kistner along the baseline. He kicks it out to Lauer. To Short. Short walks it back out near the top, and it's stolen. Just picked by Will Dalpas. He drives in again. Short. He gets a shot off, but it's not going to go.
Sesser foul number 14, Kyan Short.
Kyan Short with his first foul. He's going to send Will Dalpas to the line. His first visit tonight. First one is good.
Will Dalpaz at the line for the Hawks.
The sophomore second is off the rim, no good. Rebound, Downey. Kick out to Kistner. He's going to drive the floor. Out to the wing. That's Payne with a long brick. Ball comes around the horn. Shot by Short is no good. Rebound by Kistner. He's going to be fouled as he tries to dish it out to Downey.
Oh, foul number 42, Cole Schilling.
Coach Schilling commits his first personal. Short will take it out underneath their bucket. Ball gets into Payne. Schilling again, going for the steal. He's going to get called for the push.
42, Cole Schilling.
Fourth foul for the Hawks this quarter. Next one will put the Red Devils at the line. Short to get it in. Gets it into Payne. To Downey. Kistner for three. He's going to go off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Holston. Quick turn up the floor to give us to Schilling. Schilling tries to go long bounce pass to Niebrugge underneath, but the ball is going to be kicked by Kistner. Stopping play with 3:33 to go in the first half. Niebrugge to throw it in. Still looking. Gets it in to Holston. Back to Schilling. Schilling all the way across the floor. It's Kinchlow. To Holston. Niebrugge back to Jack Holston. Finds Schilling underneath. Sweet pass.
Gibault basket, number 42.
Nice all-around play
Schilling.
by the Hawks. 18-11 Hawks. Payne, spin move up front. Oh, finds down underneath with a good feed.
Sesser basket, number 42, Jalen Downing.
18-13. Schilling with a nice 15-foot jumper is going to be short. Rebounded by Payne, brought up by Kistner. Kistner finds himself under the bucket. Kick out to Payne. 15-footer from Payne is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kinchlow. With 2.5 minutes to go. Kinchlow driving. Finds Niebrugge. Niebrugge drives baseline. And he gets that shot to go.
Gibault basket, number 44, Evan Niebrugge.
'13 Hawks. Short. Looking to dish. Still looking to dish. Gets it out to Kistner. Tony Kistner hands it off to Banks Lauer. Ball smacked in the air. Going for it is Dalpas and Kistner. Foul's going to be on Will Dalpas, his second. That'll send Tony Kistner to the line
Foul number 12, Will Dalpas.
for the Sesser Red Devils. Kistner's first visit. Gets the first one to roll in.
Tony Kistner at the line for the Red Devils.
Mass substitutions for both teams. Giannino, Snell, Gedris, all newcomers to the floor for the Hawks. Kistner sinks both of his free throws. Puts the Hawks up 5 with just under 2 minutes to go. Jack Holston carries it across. Chest pass to Kinchlow. Gets it to Gedris. Gedris hands it off to Holston. To Snell. Snell cuts, loses the ball. Picked up by Short. Short. Feet underneath the Paxton Schultz, who gets hit.
Basket number 33, Paxton
Went
Schultz.
down hard, but
Gibault foul was number 30, Nolan Snell.
gets up and walks himself to the line. Paxton Schultz looking to make it a three-point play. Can't get it to go. Giannino with the rebound. 2017 with a minute and a half to go. Snell to Holston. Holston resets the offense. Gets to Kinchlow. Nice left-handed shot by Kinchlow is good for two.
Basket number 20, Colby Kinchlow.
Quick pass up the floor. Shirts is going to lose the handle. It goes out into the Gibault bench. Niebrugge Schilling coming back into the game for Snell and Giannino. Trace Payne checking in for the Red Devils. 65 seconds to go in the half. Hawks up 5. Jack Holston has control. He's got to go with the left side to Gedris. Kinchlow driving. Going to be tripped up, pushed in the middle of the lane.
Sesser foul number 33, Paxton Shirts.
Paxton Shirts picks up the foul. It's a Devils' second of the quarter. The inbound is to Kinchlow. Kinchlow drives, puts up a shot again, and gets it to creep in.
Basket number 20, Colby
Ball quickly up the
Kinchlow.
floor. Payne driving into the middle of the lane makes it.
Sesser basket number 24, Trace Payne.
Hawks still up 5. 32 seconds left in the half. Looking to settle for one. Holston dribbling out front. 18 seconds to go now. To Kinchlow. Kinchlow with 8 seconds. Driving all the way to the bucket. Quick shot off the front of the rim. No good. Tipped around. Payne gets the ball to go off the front of the rim. Yeah, so at the end of 2 quarters, the Hawks are up by 5, 24-19, over to Sesser Valley Red Devils.
Is it on? Well, first of all, she's not a music player. I don't know how to use it. Teddy bear sauce, so you're going to tell what it's for? Yeah. Hello, I'm Mallory, and we're in Hope for Tomorrow, and that's basically, it deals with cancer, and we're doing a teddy bear toss for kids with cancer, and these aren't, we raised a little over 300. Last year we had 80, so round of applause, please. And on the count of 3, you're going to toss them into the basket, so come back a little more. Make it harder. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yay!
The Hawks will have first possession of the second half. Bit of a scoring update. In the first quarter, when Jack Holston was shooting his free throws, I thought that the ref was calling a delay on Jack with his free throws, but he was calling early entry into the lane on Sesser, so Jack did get his 5th point of the game by hitting that second free throw. Holston has it. He gives to Gedris. Kinchel into the low post. It's Giannino. Shot is up and in.
Gibault basket, number 40, Dante Giannino.
So the score is 26-19. Hawks short. Dish to Lauer. Downey finds Short underneath with a sweet bounce pass. Short gets it to go.
Sesser basket, number 14, Kyan Short.
The lead is back to 5 for Gibault. Niebrugge gives it to Kinchlow. Kinchlow turnaround jumpers too strong. Rebounded by Niebrugge. Niebrugge finds Holston at the top. Holston drives, pops it back out to Gedris. Gives back to Holston on the left wing. To Dante Giannino. Back to Jack Holston into the low post. Giannino cross court. Gedris dribble. Shot. Tipped out by Giannino, but gathered in by the Devils. This is Kistner to Downey for 3. It's long. Rebound. Gedris to Kinchlow. Kinchlow to Niebrugge. Holston. Kinchlow on the right wing, back to Holston. Holston. Gedris driving to the middle lane. Little 8-foot jumper is good.
Gibault basket, number 22, Oscar Gedris.
Gedris gives the Hawks a 7-point lead now. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. And Short to Kistner. Payne driving down the middle lane. Kicks it out to Banks Lauer for 3. Rebound by Downey. The putback for 2.
Sesser basket, number 42, Jalen Downey.
Jalen Downey cuts the lead to 5 for Gibault. Niebrugge to Kinchlow. Kinchlow brings it back to the top to Gedris. Gedris, low post. That's Evan Niebrugge driving to the middle of the lane. To Giannino in the blocks. To Gedris. Out to Holston. To Niebrugge at the top. Back to Jack Holston. Holston looks, dishes to Gedris. Kinchlow. Kinchlow around the Giannino pick. Finds Niebrugge along the baseline. Niebrugge looking for room. Gets a shot off, but he's going to be fouled by Tony Kistner of the Red Devils.
Sesser foul number 15, Tony Kistner.
Kistner's first will send Niebrugge to the line. Niebrugge off the back of the rim. Will Dalpas checking in. Oscar Gedris. Niebrugge gets the second one to go. 29-23 Gibault. Kistner hustling it up the floor. Kicks it out to Payne. Payne drives to the baseline, has the ball knocked away by Holston from behind. Red Devil ball underneath the bucket. The feed tries to get into Payne, but it's knocked away and picked up by Kinchlow. Jack Holston. Now all of a sudden it's a 3-on-1. Nice feed to Giannino, who gets his own rebound. His putback is going to be fouled.
Sesser foul number 24, Trace Payne.
Fouls on Trace Payne, his third. Send Giannino to the line, his first visit. Dante gets the first one to go. Giannino to put the Hawks up 8. Giannino takes a seat, being replaced by Cole Schilling. Hawks are up 8 with 4:45 to go in the third. Kyan Short gets it across. Pestered by Will Dalpas. To Downey. To Payne. Kistner. Back to Payne. Spin move by Payne. He gives a short, three-pointer short. Dalpas with the rebound. Kinchlow carries it across for the Hawks. Schilling to Holston. Niebrugge. Niebrugge hands it off to Holston for three. Off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Dalpas. His putback can't go. Short carries it out for the Red Devils. Kistner. Stops and pops the three and drains it.
Sesser earlier basket, number 15, Tony Kistner.
Nice touch by Kistner, makes it a 31-26 game. Schilling from 12 is good.
Gibault basket, number 42, Cole Schilling.
7-point lead again for the Hawks. Kistner gives it to Lauer, to Downey at the top, to Payne. Kistner on the right side. Underneath. Kistner finds Payne underneath for a nifty little layup.
Basket number 24, Trace Payne.
Kinchlow to Holston. To Schilling. Kinchlow. Carries it back out to Holston. Dalpas. To Schilling. Hands it off to Niebrugge. Kinchlow to Dalpas. Dalpas. Kinchlow cut back to the hole. Layup is good for two and the foul.
Number 20, Cody Kinchlow, and the foul. Sesser foul was number 2, Banks Lauer.
Banks Lauer picks up his second personal. Colby Kinchlow looking to put the Hawks up 8. Yes. 36-28 Gibault. Trace Payne cutting on Holston to the hole. Out to Kistner for a long three. Rebounded in the corner by Schilling. He's trapped there now by Kistner and Payne. He's looking for room. He gets it. Timeout called by Jack Holston on the floor. That comes with 1:59 to go. Gibault's up 36-28.
Gibault, 30-second timeout.
Oh, and an 8-point lead with just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Schilling gets the ball into Jack Holston. Holston gets it across. Driving, 10-foot jumper is good.
Gibault basket, number 11, Jack Holston.
Hawks up 10. That's Lauer losing the handle. Out to Kistner, to Brockett, back to Kistner. Kistner driving. Gets it in the low post. To Brockett, who hands it off to Lauer. To Kistner. Kistner looking for room. He likes to pop it from there. Stolen by Schilling. The gave us to Kinchlow. He's going to go straight up to the hole, and he can't get the shot to go down.
Sesser foul number 42, Jalen Downey.
Jalen Downey commits his first foul for the Red Devils. It sends Colby Kinchlow back to the line. He makes the first.
Colby Kinchlow at the line for the Hawks.
Oscar Gedris coming in for Will Dalpas. Trace Payne coming in for the Red Devils for Jalen Downey. Colby Kinchlow looking to put the Hawks up a dozen. 40-28, minute 10 to go. Lauer slips, goes to the floor, but it retains possession. It's Payne at the free throw line. Out to Kistner across the Lauer. Lauer drives baseline. Shot goes off the rim. Holston with the rebound. He's hustling it up the floor. Doesn't have the numbers. Kicks it out to Kinchlow. To Schilling. Kinchlow drives to the bucket again. Underneath, no good. The foul on the Hawks. Colby Kinchlow, that's his second. Niebrugge comes in for Schilling. Dalpas comes in for Colby Kinchlow. 35 seconds to go in the third. Kyan short. Gets it up to Lauer. Lauer gets it across. Payne to the left wing. That's Packer. To short. Payne. Back to Brockett. Payne with 10 seconds now. Hands it off to Short. Short driving. It's going to get a reach-in foul.
Gibault foul number 12, Will Dalpas.
Fouls on Will Dalpas. His third. Red Devils have 6.4 seconds. Short looking to get it in. Gets it into Lauer. Payne driving. And he gets the last second shot to go.
Sesser basket number 24, Trace Payne.
So that bucket by Trace Payne gives the Hawks a 40-30 lead as we go into the fourth quarter. The Sesser Valley Red Devils will have the first possession of the fourth quarter. Banks Lauer to bring it back across. Payne to Short. Short over to Packer. Packer underneath to Payne, who puts up a difficult shot, but he gets it to go.
Sesser basket number 24, Trace Payne.
Holston gets it across. Gives it to Niebrugge. Niebrugge drives underneath. He gets it to go.
Gibault basket number 44, Evan Niebrugge.
Hawks still up 10. Payne to Brockett. Brockett out to Packer. Back to Payne. Payne drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Short. Kyan Short driving on Dalpas. Back out to Payne. Spin move to the free throw line. To Short driving baseline. Kick out. Brockett. No good. Rebound. Niebrugge. He gets it to Kinchlow. Back to Niebrugge. Niebrugge carries it across. Spins. Trapped there now. Over to Holston. Back to Niebrugge. Niebrugge drives to the free throw line. Holston for a quick three is good.
Gibault basket number 11, Jack Holston. Gibault timeout.
Three-pointer by Jack Holston. Gibault calls timeout. They have the lead, 45-32. 30-second timeout for Dennis Reeder and his squad. So after the bucket, Sesser Valier takes the ball out. Cale Williams to throw it in for the Devils. Gets it into Trace Payne. Gives it back to Williams. Williams drives. Bounce pass to Kistner. Brings it to the middle of the lane. Spins. Looking for room. Out to Payne. Three-pointer's no good. Rebounded. Battle. Battle won by Jack Holston. Gets it to Kinchlow. Kinchlow to Niebrugge. Niebrugge cross court. Holston for three. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Williams. Williams brings it back up the floor for the Devils. To Payne. Payne to Kistner. Kistner driving against Niebrugge. Knocked away. Picked up by Payne. Payne, spin move on Giannino is going to be pushed. Giannino leaning in on Trace Payne.
Gibault foul, number 40, Dante Giannino.
He picks up his third. Niebrugge comes out of the game, replaced by Schilling. Williams inbounds to Kistner. Kistner driving to the lane. Trying to make room. Hands off to Payne. Payne gets a shot off. He's going to be fouled. That foul again is on Dante Giannino.
Dante Giannino.
His fourth. That coming with 5:46 to go. Gedris checking into the game for Dante Giannino. The inbound comes into Payne. Over to Kistner. To Packer. Packer drives baseline. He's going to be fouled on the shot by Colby Kinchlow.
Gibault foul, number 20, Colby Kinchlow.
That's Kinchlow's third. That's going to send Stetson Packer to the line. First visit by any Devil in the second half. Stetson Packer makes the first one. Packer's second is also good. 45-34, full court pressure now in place for the Red Devils. Goes into the middle of the floor to the side. Dalpas drives to the free throw line. To Gedris for three. Off the rim, no good. Long rebound gathered in by Short. Short feeds Williams down the floor. Then ball stolen by Holston as it was trying to go inside to Kistner.
Sesser foul number 24, Trace Payne.
Trace Payne picks up his 4th personal. Niebrugge comes into the game for Will Dalpas. Paxton Schertz enters for Williams, and Jalen Downey comes in for Payne. Kinchlow inbounds to Holston. 5:10 left in the game. Kinchlow has it knocked away. The ball's going to go out of bounds off of Holston with 5:01 to go. Hawks have a decent lead yet. 11 points, 45-34. The inbound trying to go underneath. Holston able to get a hand on it, knock it out. That's Jalen Downey was right under the bucket. The inbound is to Kistner underneath for a quick bucket by Stetson Packer.
Sesser leader basket number 22, Stetson Packer.
45-36 Hawks, under 5 minutes to go. Gedris driving. Has the ball slapped out of his hands by Tony Kistner of the Devils. Evan Niebrugge will take it out underneath the bucket. Niebrugge looking, gets it into Holston. Holston bringing it back around. Gedris loses it. Ball on the floor. It's going to be a held ball. Ref called timeout. Ref called the timeout, saying the Devils still had possession of the ball. So a 30-second timeout for Coach Marcus Clary.
30 seconds, Sesser Valier, timeout.
Of Sesser Valier. Hawks are up, 45-36. Sesser throws the ball in half court in front of the grandstands. Ball taken in there by Paxton Schertz. Schertz loses the control, but picked up by Short. Back to Schertz. To Kistner. Kyan Short. 3-point shot is good. Stetson Packer.
Sesser Valier basket number 22, Stetson Packer.
The Hawks lead is only 6 now, 45-39. Holston to Gedris, back to Holston. Devils looking to trap, can't get it. Kinchlow to Niebrugge, knocked out by Short, back to Short. He sets up for 3. He gets it to go.
Sesser Valier basket number 14, Kyan Short.
45-42 Hawks, 3:42 to go in the game. Devils work their way back into it with the full court pressure and some turnovers. Kinchlow. Driving. Fadeaway jumper. Can't go. Rebounded by Packer. Stetson Packer having a solid fourth quarter for their Sesser Valier Red Devils. This is Short on left wing. Downey to Schertz. Search feeds Downey again. To Packer to Kistner. Kistner driving down the lane. Loses control. Still has it. Downey for 3. Gets it to go, and we're tied up at 45.
Sesser basket number 42, Jalen Downey.
It just seemed like a minute ago the Hawks were up by 11, and now they find themselves in a tie game, knotted at 45 with just over 2.5 to go. Kistner's going to pick up a foul.
Sesser Valier, foul number 15, Tony Kistner.
Dante Giannino checking into the game for Cole Schilling. 2:34 to go. Holston brings it back across for the Hawks. Spin move, pass to Kinchlow. Kinchlow works down to the baseline, gets it back out to Holston. Holston and Kinchlow for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kistner. And the Red Devils are going to be looking for a lead. It's Packer to Downey. Shirts brings it back across. Packer, Kistner. Kistner driving to the lane on Niebrugge. Spin move underneath. There's no room under there. It's going to be a held ball. Held ball favors the Gibault Hawks. With a minute 48 to go. Trace Payne checking in for the Red Devils. He comes in for Paxton Shirts. Holston working against Short, gets it across. Niebrugge goes back to Holston. Holston, quick jumper is good.
Gibault basket number 11, Jack Holston.
Nice quick release jump shot by Jack Holston, puts the Hawks up 2. Referee stops play, says the clock wasn't running. It sits at a minute 48. Hawks are up 47-45. Can only assume that the discussion down on the floor is going to be about how much time should be on the clock. Clock reset to minute 38. Will Dalpas checks in for Oscar Gedris. It's Kyan Short. Looks to get the ball in for the Red Devils. Does so to Kistner. Handed back to Short. Short to Kistner, minute and a half to go. Kistner tries to go underneath, but it's going to be tipped by a crossing Hawk. I think that might have been Niebrugge. Got a hand on it, crossing down under the bucket. Yeah, I see him down there shaking his hand. Might have jammed a finger on that one. Short inbounds. That's Payne driving to the free throw line to Kistner. Kistner to Downey. Downey cross court. Short feeds Payne in the low post, and Jack Holston's going to get caught reaching in.
Gibault foul, number 11, Jack Holston.
First foul for Jack Holston. Ball comes into Payne, out to Downey. Short back to Downey into the corner. That's Tony Kistner. Kistner can't find room to drive. He gets it out to Short. We're under a minute now to go. Hawks up 2. Kistner again. Downey. That's Packer. Payne, Short to Kistner. 40 seconds. Timeout called from the bench. Should be a full timeout for the Red Devils.
Full Sesser Valier timeout.
Hawks up 47-45. So things have gotten real interesting in the last 2 minutes of game time. Gibault leading 47-45 over the Sesser Valley Red Devils. 36.3 seconds to go. Packer gets it in, and it's going to be a back and forth violation. Turnover Devils. Gedris, Schilling check in for the Hawks. Shirts. Williams checking in for Sesser. 33.9 to go. Kinchlow gets it into Niebrugge. Niebrugge finds Gedris. He kicks it back out to Niebrugge. Niebrugge to Kinchlow. 25 seconds, and there's a foul by Williams. That'll send Colby Kinchlow to the line.
Sesser, foul number 13, Cale Williams.
No, not enough fouls for Sesser. Kinchlow has it again. Foul this time is going to be on Stetson Packard.
Sesser foul number 22, Stetson Packard.
Full timeout called by Coach Dennis Reeder.
Full Gibault timeout.
His Hawks still up 2. Gibault ball, 19.2 seconds left. They're up 47-45. Kinchlow gets it into Schilling. Back to Kinchlow. It's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Stetson Packer.
Foul number 22,
So he fouls Schilling when Schilling had the ball for a microsecond. Schilling is going to go to the line for 2. Schilling cannot get the first one to go. Kistner Downey coming to the game for Williams and Shirts. Dalpas checking in for Oscar Gedris. Schilling needs this one to put the Hawks up 3. Gets it to go. 48-45. Gene Eno comes in for Schilling after that free throw. Timeout called from the Sesser bench.
Timeout.
Hawks up 48-45. 15.9 seconds to go in a 48-45 game. Devils taking it out on the other end of the floor. He comes into Short. Short hustles it up against Dalpas. He gets it across to Payne, to Kistner. Kistner looking to drive. Kicks it out. Downey for three. Yes!
Sesser basket number 42, Jalen Downey.
Holston. No! Cannot get it to go. And we're going into overtime. In a 48-48 game. Nino and Short will go up for the tip with 4 minutes of overtime ahead of us. Tip controlled by Sesser. Kistner drives. Not much Giannino can do with his 4 fouls.
Sesser basket number 15, Tony Kistner.
Kistner makes it 50-48 Sesser. Dalpas to Kinchlow. Kinchlow to Holston. Quick three from Jack Holston is off the back of the rim. Rebound, Kistner. Kistner kicks it out to Downey. To Payne for three. No good. Rebound controlled by Niebrugge. Niebrugge brings it up cautiously. Has it stolen from behind. Picked up by Short. To Payne. Payne goes over to Packer, to Kistner. Kistner feeds Short. He comes back out to Kistner to Payne. Payne to Downey. Yeah. Good eye by the ref. Sees that Packer was pushing on Kinchlow.
Number 22, Stefan Packer.
It's Packer's third. Schilling comes in for Niebrugge. Schilling gets it into Kinchlow. 2:54 left in overtime. Kinchlow crosses a half-court stripe to Schilling. To Giannino. Kinchlow to Holston. Holston out to Kinchlow. Kinchlow backs it up. Back to Holston. Holston to Schilling. Schilling to Kinchlow. Dalpas at the top. Back to Kinchlow. Giannino sets the pick. Kinchlow tries to get it out to Schilling, but it's stolen by Kistner. And Sesser has a 2-on-1. Kistner's going to take it, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Jack Holston, and Kistner's going to get the bucket to go.
Gibault foul with number 11, Jack Holston.
Gedris comes in for Dalpas. Kistner looks to put Sesser up by 5. He does so. Kistner with all 5 points in overtime for the Red Devils, and they're up 53-48 with 2:07 to go. Holston to Gedris. Gedris drives, puts up a shot. It's going to be fouled by Downey.
Sesser Valier, foul number 42, Jalen Downey.
Gedris steps to the line for the first time tonight. He makes the first.
Oscar Gedris at the line for the Hawks.
Schilling takes a seat on the bench for the Hawks. Gedris' second is also good. 50-50. Red Devils. Kistner gets the ball across, takes it to the corner. Gets it out the paint. Ball batted away, battle on the floor, picked up by the Hawks. Gedris has it. He's going to give it to Kinchlow to carry it across. Minute 30. Holston thought about a three, thought better of it. Driving, gets a shot off, and it's good.
To the basket, number 11, Jack Holston.
53-52. Devils leading the Hawks by one. Kistner working on Gedris. To Downey. Has the ball stolen by Genie. No, they give us the Dalpas. Going to take it in on Short, who steals it. And now there's under a minute to go. Short gets it back. Short dribbling out front. Jack Holston going for the steal. Commits a foul on Trace Payne.
Gibault foul number 11, Jack Holston.
Holston's
Trace
third.
Payne to the line.
It's going to send Trace Payne to the line. His first visit there. And Payne is too strong with the first one. Schilling comes in for Gedris with 42 seconds to go. Trace Payne looks to put the Devils up by two. He does it.
Full Sesser timeout.
So we have a timeout called. It's 54-52 in favor of the Sesser Valier Red Devils over the Gibault Hawks. Gibault Hawks with possession. 42 seconds to go. They find themselves down two to the visiting Sesser Valier Red Devils. Kinchlow carries it up against Shirts. Takes it to the right side. Dalpas back to Kinchlow. Tries to go in low. Nope. Kept himself. He does get it back from Dalpas. 24 seconds to go. Timeout called from Gibault's bench.
Full Gibault timeout.
It's a full timeout. They find themselves down two. 54-52, 22.8 seconds to go. Hawks find themselves down. It's Kinchlow driving to the bucket. Gets a shot off. Too strong. It's going to be a foul.
Sesser foul number 33, Paxton Shirts.
Paxton Shirts with the foul. It's going to send Colby Kinchlow to the line. Kinchlow gets the first one to go.
Colby Kinchlow at the line for the Hawks.
Dalpas checking in for Schilling as Shirts comes out of the game. Packer replaces him. Kinchlow looking to tie. Yes. 54-54, 14.2 to go. Gedris coming into the game. I don't know who thought somebody called the timeout, but the refs are saying, no, there's no timeout called. Until now. It's a full timeout called by Sesser Valier. It comes in a tie ball game at 54. Or 54 ball game here in overtime. Sesser Valier with possession, 14.2 seconds left. Short takes the inbound, gets it up across, loses a handle. It's going to be a turnover. Hawks ball with 9 seconds to go in a tie ball game. They won last week on the last second shot. Looking for a little magic here again tonight. Gedris gets the ball into Holston. Holston gets it across. Driving, Holston with a shot off the rim, no good. Rebound, Niebrugge, he puts it up, makes it! And that's gonna end the game. Evan Niebrugge hits a last second shot for the Gibault Hawks, and they win 56-54 over the Sesser Valier Red Devils. My, oh my. Another fantastic finish in overtime. Another victory for the Hawks. We'll wrap this one up in a second.
Florida Regional semifinal, Wednesday evening, scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. Congratulations to both teams on an exciting regional game here tonight at Gibault Catholic High School. And please drive home safely. Remember, alert today, alive tomorrow.
winning streak continues on a last-second shot on back-to-back games. And tonight's victory was by a final score of 56-54. Jack Holston led the way for the Hawks with 14 points, while Jalen Downey topped the scoring column for the Red Devils with 15. As this is the final broadcast for us this season, I want to thank you for listening in and supporting Gibault Catholic High School. When it comes to bringing these games to you, I have the easiest job. Behind the scenes, Maggie Malone gets us on the air and makes sure that the graphics, the pictures, and sound are all working properly. She does this in addition to her role as assistant athletic director for the school. She is starting her second season as head coach of the Lady Hawks softball team this spring. Athletic director Marie Davis keeps me updated with schedule changes and roster information. Andy Scare is a busy man during these games. He's the public address announcer, scoreboard operator, and timekeeper. Plus, he puts up with me bothering him about name pronunciations. He will be in the dugout again as head coach of the Hawks baseball starting up soon. As much as we enjoy bringing these games to you, we'd love to see you come out and visit the campus and see what's happening off the court with the students and their various organizations. Visit the Gibault website to buy tickets for the Women's Club Taste of the Region on March 21st, or make plans to visit their rummage sale on April 11th. The website also provides a place to purchase tickets to enter a team for the Golf Classic Tournament on June 19th. Finally, be kind to yourself and to one another. For producer Maggie Malone, I am Kurt Pullman. Gibault Catholic High School truly appreciates your support. Thank you and good night.